Hi everybody and welcome to my channel, Oracle of the Crows, Hefta Crow. My name is Melody. Today is July 25th already, right? This month is flying. Happy birthday to all the Leos out there who have a birthday today for July 25th, 2022. So for the month of July, we are doing a theme where we are calling upon the fairies for magical messages. So we're going to start off with the Oracle of the Fairies to pull the fairy through, and then the message that the fairy wants to bring to the collective. All right. So before we get started, please, make sure you give a thumbs up, leave a comment, share with your friends and family whom you think will resonate with the messages. All of them things will help get me out there again, because the sooner I get out there, the sooner that we can start doing Freebie Fridays. I missed the Freebie Fridays, and I know some of you as well probably missed them as well. So, thank you to everybody who has been following me on my journey for the last 4 years and who have subscribed to this new channel. From the bottom of my heart and soul, I am very grateful. Thank you to everybody who is going to find me and subscribe to my channel as well. I thank you from the bottom of my heart and soul. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's pull the fairy through and see who wants to come through for the message for the collective today. Who wants to come through for the collective today? What message? What fairy wants to come through and bring a magical message? I'm sorry already. I want to apologize for the glare. There's a glare on the cards because I have my overhead light on in my tarot room, and behind me is a set of bay windows, and the glare from the outside and the light is causing a glare on the screen, so I apologize for that ahead of time. I also apologize for the shaking of the computer. Alright, so let's go ahead and pull a fairy through. What fairy wants to come through for the collective? Oh, well, I don't even have to pull it. They just jumped out of the deck. Okay, so we have Wait for Winter coming through. Alright, so right off the bat, I feel a yin cycle. A yin cycle is about being receptive. It's about being in our feminine side. I also see a crown on her head, so that tells me that it's about being receptive to intuitive messages, to perhaps even downloads. Because wintertime is the yin cycle. It's where we sit and we are, creating the seeds to plant in the springtime so that they can nourish and grow and blossom. And then they go into summer where we start seeing them, the seeds, they sprout up and they grow taller and taller and taller and bigger, so that in the fall season we can harvest them. Okay? So during the colder months, the Fairy Queen of Winter will help you manifest your most heartfelt wishes, as long as your intentions are for the highest good of all. Okay, so right off the bat for today, July 25th, we in the northern hemisphere are in the season of summer. But in the southern hemisphere, they are in the season of winter. So for those of you who are in the southern hemisphere and are watching this message, you are about to manifest a heartfelt wish. For others of you who are in the northern hemisphere where I am at, your heartfelt wishes will not be manifesting until winter time. Okay, so very, very beautiful. I see a lot of purple on this card. So I feel, again, the winter time is the yin cycle, where we can open up our third eye in our crown chakra and be more receptive to our intuition, to cognitive thoughts, clairvoyance, You know, those are all, that's all that purple energy floating around this fairy. So, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy. I didn't hit my funny bone, but that was pretty funny. I elbowed the chalkboard. By the way, a big shout out to Judy for the chalkboard. It is amazing. I love you, and you are a very, very beautiful soul. And I miss you. So I just wanted to give you that shout out because I know you watch my videos. Alright, so wishes or spiritual seeds made in your heart will come to fruition during the winter months, emerging like winter berries, ripe and full of promise. The fairy queen of winter, with snowflakes on her wings, comes to remind you to keep your faith and remember that all wishes, like seeds, grow in darkness until they're ready to burst forth into light. Are you ready to receive your wishes? Part of the wishing process is to prepare yourself for their manifestation. This could involve removing any psychic ties or spiritual obstacles that have been holding you back from the full realization and birthing of your dreams into this earthly realm. Wherever you live in the world, you'll know the fairy queen of winter is nearby when the weather turns cooler or when you see snowdrops pushing up through the snow. This is a sign that your wishes too are soon to bloom. Remember that our wishes don't always manifest in the way we envisioned. They will come to be in whichever way is perfect for all concerned and for the highest good of all. Be especially receptive to any ideas or inspiration that float into your mind around the magical time of winter. It's also the time to practice divination using winter-related mediums, such as snowflakes or ice. If you live in a country that has cold winters, if you don't, you can use ice cubes. Okay? Well, I am from the United States. I live on the East Coast. So, when I was a kid, where I lived, winter time was from October to March. Not so much now. I've noticed as I've grown older that the winters have gotten shorter. Alright. So, and then winter time starts December 21st to March 21st as well. So take that into consideration that maybe for us in the northern hemisphere, you may not get your wish until next year in 2023. For others of you, this is just basically about removing your psychic and spiritual obstacles so that you can visualize. Use the power of visualization to plant that seed of your heart's desire to anchor it into Mother Earth. So for some of you, that could be the case. Removing the psychic and spiritual obstacles so that you can use the power of your visualization and cognitive thoughts to manifest for your greatest and highest good. So you may not even have to wait for winter. That could be the message, okay? So what a beautiful message. So take it as it resonates. For some of you, you may not be getting it until winter time. For others of you, it's about removing the psychic and spiritual obstacles so that you can manifest whatever it is that your heart desires. Okay, that's why I'm seeing all the purple, the crown. I feel like it has a lot to do with your thoughts. Your thoughts can limit so many things. When you feed yourself positive thoughts, right, helps to manifest your most heartfelt desires. When you feed yourself positive thoughts, it keeps your vibration high and it attracts things for your greatest and highest good. So keep that in mind as well for some of you. You may not have a winner, right? You may not have a winner. But in the wintertime, like I said, it's a yin cycle. All right, so what's the message from this magical fairy queen of winter? What is your message to the collective for today, July 24th? Dietary change. So improve your diet and your life will also improve. And look, the flower essences. And so I feel like this is that message that's coming back through from a few days ago. Improve your diet. So it's about, I feel it's not as much about the season of winter as it is about feeding yourself positive thoughts. Feeding yourself positive thoughts, seeing things from a positive vibration. And that's all part of the diet. Sometimes, food isn't the only thing that we feed ourselves, right? Food isn't the only thing we feed ourselves. We feed ourselves through the words and the thoughts that we express about ourselves, about other people. That's part of our diet, right? Look at the flowers coming through again. Red, right? The red one in the center. Try to keep yourself centered, right? Try to keep yourself secure. And then you have the yellow one, solar plexus. That's your power, right? That's your willpower, your strength, your courage. And then over here, what do we have? A white and purple one, which matches the winter card. So the white and purple is about having clarity and purity in them thoughts, right? Because the purple would represent your crown chakra, your psychic energy. So I feel like that's the message. When you change how you think about things, how you feed yourself them thoughts, don't limit yourself, right? Them limiting beliefs like, oh, I'm not worthy, or being frustrated because things aren't manifesting the way that our human selves feel it needs to manifest. Those are all things that we feed ourselves. Those are the challenges that we experience, right? So when we change the things, the intake of how we feed the words that we feed ourselves, what we do is we shift that vibration. We shift it. We start to feel more secure. I know that it'll come in the right time when the divine feels that I deserve it. There could be another person involved, right? Sit down, have tea with somebody. I feel tea, here we are, feminine, yin cycle here. Drink tea, right? There's all kinds of herbal tea out there. So you could start drinking herbal tea to help raise your vibration. And I'm going to tell you what, I'll tell you a good tea to make is to help with the mental, the crown chakra, is rosemary tea. Go get yourself, you can get it at the store, get fresh sprigs of rosemary, make some tea out of it, put some honey in it. Don't forget to give your fairies some honey and drink it. It will help you. It will help you to overcome that mental challenge. It'll help give you clarity. Rosemary tea is really good too. It smells a little funky, but if you put honey in it, I'm telling you, it works. It's good for you. So that's what I recommend. Instead of drinking regular tea and pouring a pound of sugar in it, drink yourself some ginger lemon tea or rosemary tea or dandelion flowers, dandelion tea. It's good for your digestive system. It'll also help to raise your vibration. Sit and talk with somebody, sit and have a conversation with somebody. Be receptive to maybe a message that they have to say. There could be some sort of a message coming in from a passed on loved one, coming in claircognitively. You could very well be a medium. have claircognitive abilities or clairaudient abilities, or a medium with the third eye. See spirit, open up the crown to hear them, to feel them, to receive the messages. Alright, so I think that that's pretty good. I feel like that's the message. Not as much to winter time as it is to opening yourself up and being receptive to claircognitive and psychic, whatever is challenging you. Change your diet, which is about changing your thoughts. Start feeding yourself positive thoughts. Start drinking herbal tea, because I feel like Spirit's going to bring some messages in for you. Maybe even for some of you, this person, these people over here could be bringing, these could be past on loved ones that are helping you to manifest these wishes for your greatest and highest good. So I feel like somebody in a spirit world is coming through telling you, right? Change your diet. Change how you feed your limiting thoughts to yourself. Believe more in yourself. Believe that when the time is right, your wishes will manifest. But what's blocking you, and it is the challenge of how you're seeing things, how you're feeling, the thoughts about the situation. So when you change all that, you change how that manifests, how that wish manifests. You're very receptive. You're very much in a yin cycle. You're very much in your feminine power. There's lots of feminine energy coming through. When you stand confident and secure in that feminine power, and you're opening yourself up to to receiving whatever it is that you're wishing for. All right. Thank you for watching. Have a blessed day.